Back with another update. Only 5 days now to go to Stratford Marathon, and got to be pretty honest, I'm starting to get fairly nervous now, whether that be that feeling of, did I prepare hard enough, did I train hard enough, why didn't I sort of take gels during training, and why am I introducing them at a late stage, even though I've used them before. Or does my knee hurt, does my back hurt, all those kind of phantom niggles, little remnants of a blister on my foot as well, making me think, what do I need to put on that? And then, of course, having a heart condition, coming back from a cardiac arrest, having an ICD, that thing of, am I really capable of this? Is this a good idea? Is my heart going to be okay? And then you start to get a little bit of twinge, a little bit of pain, a little bit of concern. But it's all in my mind. I know it is. I saw my cardiologist recently. He's happy for me to do this, and that's what I have to keep telling myself. He signed this off. He's excited for me to do it, and he thinks it's an important story for me to share, because he wishes kind of more patients would push themselves a little bit more out and kind of try and get back to leading a normal healthy life, really. I have an ICD, as my wife reminds me when I get in these panics, the worst thing that will happen is my defib will shock me. I'm technically one of the safest people doing the run on Sunday, but you just have to get out of your own head, I guess, and remind yourself you can do this. It'll be a big mental achievement for me. I was thinking about it the other day, even just on the treadmill, and I started to get a little bit emotional, and I'm not afraid to admit that I will be after this. This will be my last marathon. I don't see me ever doing one again, but I wanted to prove to myself that I could come back, that I was tough enough, that I could go through the pain and get it done, and of course raise a lot of money. I'm very close to hitting the £3,000 mark now, so I really appreciate all your support. It'd be great to push on and get to 5k and kind of really help the air ambulance save more lives like they did mine that day. But byproduct of this, I want to share the journey, share what I've gone through, so that people do realise that, life can be unfair, life can be horrible. I felt so unjust and devastated when I'd had my cardiac arrest, and I couldn't believe, why me? I was fit, healthy, trained hard, I'd ran 2 marathons, I'd cycled Land's End to John O'Groats. Why me? But you can kind of let that put you in your shell, or I guess you can treat it as a battle cry, and off you go. And with a really supportive wife, good friends, family around me, and a lot of money spent on counselling, I've got to where I am now, and I just hope I can do this final stretch. I hope I don't get a silly little injury. I will walk it anyway. I think if I broke my leg, I'd ask them for a crutch and get across the line. It won't be a pretty time. And that hurts, because I used to be fitter, but I just have to accept I am where I am. Thanks again in advance for anyone who donates to help me get to 5k. I will put the link in the comments for the charity page. Really do appreciate your support. I'll keep you posted. I'm going to attempt to do a couple of live videos on my YouTube while running, probably in the early stages while I can still breathe, but and I will update you all afterwards. Thanks again. Speak to you soon.